Welcome back to FUTR.AZN, where we highlight local Asian-owned businesses, entrepreneurs, and creatives here in Vancouver, BC. I'm your host, Romeo Reyes, and I'm excited because I went on an Asia trip a few months ago, and when I got back, I was craving banhmi so bad. So one of the first restaurants I came to when I got back from Asia was our next restaurant, our next guest. Here we are at the OG location, which is on Kingsway and Fraser. And this is a family-owned business. They've been here, I believe, 38 years, something like that. But yes, I'm excited to hear their story, and let's go check them out.
Hi, my name is Teresa. I'm one of the daughters here at Ballet. I currently help my sister operate the stores day-to-day basis.
Sweet.
That's me.
When did your family open the business?
Yeah, so my parents opened up in 1987 when they first immigrated from Saigon. And they've been at this location, 701 Kingsway, for over 37 years, close to 38. Yeah.
That's geez.
Yeah, a long time.
And this is the OG location too, right?
It is. It's one of the very first banhmi shops to open up. There weren't many back then. Everyone that immigrated here from Vietnam often lived on Kingsway Strip. Yeah, so that's why it's known as a Little Saigon.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. That's cool. But yours is like really well known.
Yeah. We've been around for a long time and serving, like really nostalgic food, drinks.
Yeah.
Reminds everyone at home. Yeah.
Yeah, anytime I mention like banhmi to my friends, they're like, "Oh, did you go to Ballet?" How do you pronounce it actually?
It's actually ballet. Ballet.
Ballet. Okay.
You got it.
And do you know what inspired your family to open the business?
Yeah, so it's just, the need to support our family. My dad came here by boat with like a lot of children.
Yeah.
And this is a family business, so that's something they knew really well. And it made sense to come over and open up Vietnamese shop.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you face any like challenges when trying to come up with like new products or just even running the business or introducing new locations? Yeah, what are some challenges?
Yeah, well, a lot. Like as a business owner, we do often have to troubleshoot a lot of things, but challenging is one of the challenges that we face when introducing food items is like trying to source the right ingredients. So what we've personally been doing is directly working with suppliers in Vietnam to get like fish sauce. We get it from FUTR.AZN, fire spice directly from the wholesalers in Vietnam. So that way we can have full control of the quality and the food that we're serving. Yeah. It's authentic, basically, flavors.
That's really good because like I've heard from like I used to actually have a tattoo shop on Fraser Street here, and I would have clients that would come from all over the world, like India, Philippines. And they would tell me like moving here, like for example, like people from India, they'd say like, yeah, I try like Indian restaurants here, but it doesn't hit the same because you can't always get the exact spices and all that stuff too.
Even like peppercorn we get from Fukuoka is really known for like their peppercorn and fish sauce. It's like surrounded by sea, right?
Yeah.
So like just little things like that really make a big difference in like the overall flavor profile of our food.
That's why it tastes so good. A lot of your products and like your ingredients are made in-house too, right?
Yeah, so like basically everything in you find out in a banhmi, we make in-house. So you can grab it, by itself, sauces, paste, spreads.
Oh, you can buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
At home, like DIY.
Exactly. Do a charcuterie board. I've seen some people do that, or just like have it for breakfast or lunch. So maybe a recent item we tried to make, which is one of the newer items on the menu, or fish cake. Yeah, so fish cake has been really popular. A lot of dill, it's made of fish. That comes with a patty. There was a lot of trial and error going into that. We just we didn't understand the mechanics. But after some time, we understood what to do, and it's one of our popular newest sandwiches now. Yeah. And
do you also have like a vegan or vegetarian option too?
Yes, we have quite a big variety of vegetarian and vegan options. Just let us know. Yeah, we have tofu, vegetarian chicken, vegan beef, vegetarian ham,
And it-
a lot of
Yeah, I think I tasted the tofu chicken. Yeah, that's the one. I don't think I even knew it was like tofu or like vegan. Yeah.
soy protein.
Okay.
It's really creative and yeah, people love it.
Yeah, it was good. I was like impressed. I was like, oh, this is vegan. What? I had to ask because there's like a big vegan community here in Vancouver. So, and it's always good to know where they can eat. So it's glad to know that you guys can eat here too. Do you have any like new products or promotions or events that you're working on? Anything exciting?
Yeah, so we're always working on introducing new products, new food items to share. Really focusing on like Vietnamese snacks, bringing like pate show, banhmi, which is like it's often eaten with our Vietnamese sausage. Just a really like authentic items that you can find in Saigon, but it's kind of hard to find here in Vancouver.
How important is it for you to represent your heritage and like build community?
Oh, like it's super important. I think it's more important now. I'm a mom, so like it's so important for my kids, and the future generation to be able to taste, authentic food from Vietnam and know about the culture. And I think the best way is through food, right? Yeah, sharing that with really just the community, right? And and I think what's one of my goals to work hard and do so. Just make sure generations to come get to eat a good food.
I mean, basically just like your restaurant and like how your family built it, and just over the years, I mean, like almost 38 years, right? Like, I think pretty much what you're doing is exactly that, like representing your heritage and like sharing that with like non-Vietnamese people too. And like people love banhmi, and I think because of you guys, honestly.
Yeah. Growing up, my mom really instilled like those values, like to make sure you know what you're eating.
Yeah.
Keep eating, your food, and don't be picky. Try everything.
Totally. And like I think that's very important too, because like I know a lot of kids or people who've grown up in like North America, being, I guess, like coming from an immigrant family, sometimes they're embarrassed about their culture, their food. Like I hear stories about kids in school kind of wanting to hide their lunch just because it's different from like Caucasian food or whatever. But nowadays it's like
It's cool.
it's trending.
It's cool to share. Yes.
Asian food's trending. Sriracha, like ube, everyone's on that, and just that's so good.
It's so cool.
Do you have any advice for like aspiring Asian entrepreneurs? Or like, is there something that you would maybe tell like your younger Asian self like about?
I think what I've learned like thus far, just don't be afraid to ask questions, get clarification. You never know who's willing to help you, right? And there are a lot of people willing to help. You just don't know. You're just afraid, right? And that's my experience. And just don't get overwhelmed. Set a plan for yourself, make a list, and just tackle one or two things at a time, and eventually you'll get it done, or at least part of it done.
Yeah, that's actually really good advice, because you're right. Like some of us are just really too afraid or shy to ask, and you never know. It's just like you ask, and then it's like, oh, it actually wasn't that hard, and
Be surprised. Just gotta try.
Because sometimes you meet people who are like have the same mindset as you, want the same.
You never know until you like start talking.
Oh yeah. Do you have any like special events going on? Actually, Jasper just kind of mentioned that.
Right. So we are doing a block party on June 22nd between 11 to 3 p.m. And we're hoping for the community to come out, our past customers, our current customers to come out and really give us a chance to see everyone and say our goodbyes or see you again, like see you later. But we won't be far. We're just moving down a few blocks on Broadway and Fraser. Most of our staff are going to be moving there. This store itself has so many memories. It's just part of so many people's memories. So we want to be able to see everyone.
It's an OG location, and Like you didn't choose to have to close it down in a second, right?
Yeah, but we'll make the best out of it. Yeah.
And then they have their other locations too. So, where could we find you, like on social media, online, and where are your other locations?
We have a website, banhmi.com. We also have Instagram. So we have Ballet on Broadway and Fraser, which is the closest one down the street from us, and Rupert on 22nd and Rupert, and also Bridgeport. Yeah, so that one is near IKEA on Bridgeport.